Alright, sorry about that, guys. Nothing like, first starting out, streaming your first time again, and your computer decides it needs to update right then and there. Yay.
Revelio.
Okay, so that's working. Oh, let me turn that off. We'll just deal without music this first stream. No reason to overcomplicate crap. Alright.
Revelio.
So, we get to see the Gryffindor house, for me, for the first time. Nope, this is someone else's dorm. Oh, so many windows. Stop it.
Now, which way is the common
This is
room?
the only bad part about ray tracing. Is just... What?
Revelio.
I can't unlock crap.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
That new 5th year. They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonford, like that poor man from the Ministry. Who just knows
She gets
what
older
she is?
Interesting.
every year. Professor could arrive any moment.
I'm a little confused about this. Okay.
Shame you weren't born with wings, Nellie. I'm
Who
sure
does
you
Nellie
could
think
have
she is,
shot
anyway?
you.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once
Right.
I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling. And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed
that
excitement to Gryffindor.
Would probably
And
describe
Hogwarts,
it.
for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast
Yes,
at Hogwarts.
I am now live.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Well, there are 4 able-bodied people in that
I'm
carriage.
sure I'll be seeing you
sometime.
around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
All right.
Yes, Professor Binns does drone on a bit. But have you ever got him really talking about Goblin Rebellion?
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to
Can I
meet
type
you,
something
Cressida.
in chat?
splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting
it
ceremony last
freezing again?
evening made it in by the skin of your teeth.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation,
Right.
but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry, we'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
That's her.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Try typing something in the chat, honey. I just want to see if it shows up okay. Because I switched it over to the multi-streaming. Yep, okay.
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
I really wish they did more with the ray tracing in these games. Nice to meet you, Gareth.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Of course she is. Is this the way out of the common room? It is.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track
Oh, a
of
book
what
that tried
you
to
are
eat me.
learning,
What is
so
it?
that you master all that's expected of a fifth
The
year.
monster manual.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Of course.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see. what the
Revelio.
guide says.
Okay. Yes, now we open the field guide. Yes, yes. Now we can see the one and only thing that we... Okay. So for anyone that doesn't know, this is basically... Wow, that... Actually looks like a 3D picture. Like multi-layers. Not like 3D, but like... It's got multi-layers in it. That's interesting. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Oh yes, sure. Of course I do. See, I love the ray tracing when it works properly, but sometimes...
Good timing.
Let me fix this.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Yes. Yes, I know. South Wing. Escape. Library, Central Hall. Unfortunately, just like with
Here we are.
every game,
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly
the
to Central
tutorials
Hall.
are kind of tedious, to be honest.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Random
A
tedious
lot
questions.
to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor.
Yeah.
They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Open your
and
mouth.
invaluable to me, as I'll
Every
be using
teacher
it to
has
keep
that,
up to
that
date on your
tone
progress.
that just
Yes,
goes down your
Professor.
nose.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've
I
embarked
think the
upon
ray
will
tracing might be
lead.
screwing up a little bit.
It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies.
Yes.
Including your own wand. You'll
Yes.
enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about
What?
our mysterious locket.
Oh, crap.
For now,
Hey, Kool-Aid!
focus on your classes and pay attention.
How's it going, dude?
More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able
Oh,
to master within
busy.
these walls.
Very, very busy, as always.
Revelio.
You know how it is. Let me see. I think the ray tracing on this is screwing up. That plus getting my master's degree. It's all types of fun. You know? Frame rate. G-force right, frame grain, film grain on. Why? I don't know. Blur. I don't know why it's giving me problems with the ray tracing right now. Recommended ultra, all the way down. All of that's good. I hope everything is going awesome on your end. No, I don't want to reset to defaults. No, don't save, don't exit. There's one on here where you can have it redo your video. I just need to find it. Recommended on ambient inclusion, that's fine. Maybe turn some of that off for straining, but who knows. I had to turn off ray tracing. They messed stuff up with the last big update. Maybe. I hate the concept of turning it off, but I guess maybe you're right. Oh, it's a puppy. It's a puppy. Kim got a Shih Tzu recently. Ray tracing. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn it off. Alright, so I don't even know Lumos. No, I do know Lumos, so I can do this, I guess.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If
I know,
Hogwarts,
that's...
And I do. An empty frame doesn't
Yeah,
appear
since
for no
that last
reason.
update, ray tracing's been off. I don't care. I don't care for it.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking
They
my
need to put it
brains
back where it
long
was,
enough.
because it worked beautifully
I hope
when I
you'll have
first
better
built
luck
this
than I
computer.
have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Yeah, I will as soon as you get out of here so I can...
I don't understand why people hold the It's only one incantation.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue.
Yes, yes.
I should look around in case it's nearby.
There it is.
This looks like the location from the painting.
It's still hitching.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
That's weird.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell
Yeah, I
Lenora
see
that I
that.
solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Let me see what the... Mob Crush is missing information. Please be sure to click Save Broadcast info before every stream with Mob Crush. I don't know what the hell Mob Crush even is. Yeah. What?
So we'll figure it out tomorrow after homework.
This is true. This is true.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. But pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles.
Not really.
Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Yes, of course you should have. You gotta love it. You do the very first mission. Level 2. Really? Alright, so quest. Charms class. Let's go to... Yeah, let's go to Charms class first, I think. Well, I am definitely glad you guys are doing good. I was a little worried because I saw that like the weather, the oh geez, the weather had gotten Louisiana a little bit recently. I think it was tornadoes, and I was a little worried about y'all. To be honest, 11 plus 2 is 13, so 8, 9, 8. That's not right, is it? And then 9 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 9 plus 5 is 14, so we need 3. 1, 2, 3, three-headed snake thing.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to Hogwarts.
I'd love to have a house in one of the nearby houses.
Yay! I figured it out. I'm amazing. Alright. I'm sorry, I've just played this game so many times. It's like,
Revelio.
There we go. One thing I hate is there's like, until you get,
Revelio.
I can't remember the name of it, but basically the spell where you can unlock locks. Trying to chase down all of the different field guides and stuff like that is, to a point, kind of pointless, to be honest.
I'd spend the entire day in Hogwarts if I could. I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round.
I can't even pull the page to the field guide. Yeah, I got 100% on
Revelio.
Ravenclaw and Slytherin at this point. Needless to say, I play this game entirely too much. No, I agree. The being able to unlock locks is, it really seems like it's pretty far into the game. You know, especially since like doing a lot of this stuff. I mean, whether it's going after the little, I'm not gonna fine, I'll pet the kitty. I'll be honest, the whole cat thing irritates me because there's literally an entire cutscene just for you to pet each and every cat. I don't understand why it had to be that big. Because it's cute. Okay, well, Kim has deemed it is cute, therefore it needs to be. I can't even do that because I don't have Levioso. See, like, I can see the stuff behind there, I just can't get the stuff behind her.
Revelio.
I don't know, I've been focusing on this and Destiny 2. Which I'll probably end up streaming Destiny 2. At some point. My only problem with streaming Destiny 2 is...
Revelio.
No, well, yes, I do cuss a lot, as my dearly beloved points out. But more specifically, I mean, this is a slow-paced, you know, for the most part. I mean, there are a couple of fights and stuff like that in it. But this is a relatively slow-paced game, and you can kind of... And pet the cat again, I guess. You know, look up and see chat and go back to it without any issues. Whereas Destiny, it's a pretty fast game, and you kind of have to pay attention. And I'm not the greatest at watching chat regularly.
I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean...
Beat him. Beat him with the broom.
Revelio.
Ooh, look, I did a thing. I'm gonna assume that's a throw out to Harry Potter. You know, when they use the poly whatever juice. It's kind of interesting. Like, some of the things that you actually find in here are relatively cute, you know, and very, like, throwbacks to the original stories, obviously.
I like this.
You like what?
So I like playing Destiny.
I like Destiny as well. And to be honest and be fair, nothing is as grindy as Warframe was.
To finish the lesson.
I can honestly say
Revelio.
Warframe was one of the grindiest games I think I've managed to play.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Yes, parts of WoW was yes. The answer is yes. Parts of WoW was worse.
I'm not telling lies.
I can definitely agree.
No, it wasn't. It was bad.
But I mean, Warframe. I don't know. It's so I need a
Stop it, Peeves! You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack.
And
She
then
says
I
it's
need
a boot, and he
a
says it's a flag.
1 plus 4 is
Enough.
5.
You'll get us all
So
detention.
7, 9,
And
8,
you're both
7,
wrong
so.
anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
No, WoW was bad. WoW was horrible with the grindiness.
Revelio.
I mean, being straight up honest, WoW was horrible about that. But, you know, meh. It entertained millions of people for a very, very long time. Has no magical properties. Why would you give me something?
So you can sell it and get money.
Not for much. Nothing, and I can't use that until level 3. At least that's got a magical defense. Jeez. Okay, so real quick for anyone that... Oh, I'll have to do it with the next door I come to. I've got to explain those doors so, like,
I wish they'd let run.
people can understand them, because I had to kind of look it up the first time.
Here. Behind you.
Yeah,
There's
I
an
will honestly
open
say,
seat here.
in retrospect, WoW is probably the grindiest
Hello,
game
I am Nettie.
I've
So you
ever
are the new
played,
student.
and it was...
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I think the thing about WoW that made it grindy was all the amount of grinding in it.
Welcome to year 5
you
of
had to
charms.
grind out your
Now,
professions.
This will be a
all
crucial
what, 3
year
of them?
in your education on the art of charm work.
You had to grind out levels. You had to grind out reputation. Oh god, the
and rigor
reputation
requisite
grinds.
of such a challenge. Right now, everyone, please open your textbooks.
You know, it was every time you
517.
turned around,
But
everything was
before we
just
begin,
a grind.
Can anyone here tell me the
To do
difference?
anything was a grind. I mean, WoW had a lot of the same factors,
color
reputation
change
grinds.
and growth charms.
Oh god,
Anyone?
the reputation grinds in
Anyone?
Warframe were horrible.
Destiny,
Destiny,
I am afraid it is too late to
there's not a
study
lot
now.
there's not a lot of grind.
The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
I guess.
Looks
I
of
mean,
it,
well, there
you all
is.
spent
There
your
is
holidays
for the
practicing
different
Obliviate on
levels
one
for,
another.
the seasonal
Do you
and the,
even
the
remember
different
how
vendors.
to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
The only thing sharp about a textbook is the wit and intellect that it can hone.
Accio.
Yeah, I can do Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Other than the broom racing, it's literally the only minigame in this game, and it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Because I don't wanna.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as... Splendid! That's it! Excellent control there.
As it goes off the edge. Oh no, it didn't. Okay.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Oh.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I hate this part of this game.
Watch this. Yes!
Yay. Alright, we're gonna cheat a little bit here.
Accio.
Splendid!
Be sharp.
Really?
Phew.
Really?
Well done.
I should have hit that just
Here
a
we
little bit
go.
harder.
There we go.
All right.
Accio!
That's it! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Right.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
I keep giving her perfect scores.
That is how it's done.
Yeah. Let's get in spot and try and push her off so I can
I
actually
know
win.
everyone is watching.
Accio!
But try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Not quite what I meant to do, but it still works. I just look like a jerk.
Be sharp. Yes!
Okay. No.
Do
Accio.
not think I will start going easy on you now.
Not
I
to
do
worry.
that. I don't know
Here we
why. It's a little bit too late all the time.
Phew.
You get out of my way. I lost. Wow, and I made her really win.
Excellent control there.
Yes, I'm gonna do it again.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way
Oh,
out.
I lost. Oh well.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go to easy. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
So there are 4 viewers, or like 3 of them are
received an
kids.
offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in
Are
a
they?
new country.
They said they were doing, they're getting ready to stream Minecraft. I'm not sure how they have Twitch to stream.
Maybe they're not streaming on Twitch.
They're streaming on YouTube.
Okay.
Either way, I don't know. They do their thing. You're supposed to track all that electronical stuff and make sure all the
Well,
things
it's
are
been
set
nice
up,
talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah,
You may
I think
wanna
Professor
check
Ronan
and see
wants to
what they
talk
have
to you.
downloaded, what they need
Better not
downloaded,
keep
and
him waiting.
Yeah.
set all the
Until
thingies,
next time.
'cause they keep doing this.
Well, I had to do
can
the
use
whole
Accio in
subscription so I
If
can,
you so inclined.
stream
If
to
you
more
would.
than one at a time.
You wanted to speak
So-
with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch, take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
What, dear?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Accio!
Can't do that. Alright. Okay, so at least then I learn Leviosa.
You can't
Revelio.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I was fine about it.
Is there anything in here? I don't think so. Can't go in there yet. I have the instinct to try and explore and enter everything, but again, I mean,
Revelio.
like I said before, it's kind of pointless without the ability to unlock doors.
At least after next week, I should actually have a little bit of time to actually play.
Yeah. But did you see Sick? They're actually talking. I guess they're gonna be putting a multiplayer function
Revelio.
in this.
Well, let's hope I get through it at least once before.
Lumos.
It takes me forever to play.
Revelio.
You should be fine. There's a map on the wall. I don't. Nope. Actually, I think it is over here. Isn't it? Or no? I don't know. I'll freaking figure it out later.
Revelio.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very
What, babe?
little.
The dog's over there snoring.
Today we will
Yes,
review
the
a
puppy
spell
is snoring.
that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Yada yada yada. Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember?
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good.
I had to beat up the dummy.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick...
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Protego!
All of my
Super
skills for this adept.
Complicates things. Levioso.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we
Oh.
can expect great things from you. I demand
My eyes are
excellence
killing
from
me.
my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I believe that.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
No.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned
All right, I'll
dueling
talk to you then.
organization.
I'm gonna go get our groceries.
Okay. When you're done with that, can you get me coffee, please?
I don't even know if they're here yet. I just know
Thank you.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Every
Count
streamer
me
has
in.
to have a
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the
see, the
most
word
out of your
assistant would
time
be
at
dangerous.
Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules.
Friendly
now and then.
helper.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Of course I'm interested. It's
Revelio.
a game. Alright. So we are probably gonna blow through much of this beginning content. These headphones are not great for this. Simply because, like I said, without the ability to open
Revelio.
locks, it's really, really annoying. Yeah, fine. Side quests, I know. Quests, cross wands. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Alright. Locked door, of course it is. I mean, I'll be honest, one of my favorite things is traveling around the castle.
Revelio.
Discovering things, stuff like that. But one, when you have your own wand, that makes it a little bit easier because you can customize it for range. A. And B, again, the whole locks thing pisses me off. But, I mean, yeah. Ooh, can you bring me my stuff out of my... Oh, I love you.
Oh, not again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim.
Yeah.
Did you fancy a mole?
Not
As
had
long
enough
as
water
for
today.
only
Drink
one
water,
time
people.
per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory. Not for the
I am a coffee drinker. I drink way too much coffee, so...
He tried to stop me, did
my
rancorous
wife has
carp,
routinely
sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Necessary part of the diet.
Failed as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, he had some indeed.
Oh, hell.
Or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
And yes, that ghost is just as annoying in the game as he sounds. Alright, water. Water. Okay, water.
Revelio.
Yes. There you go.
You should see your face!
Don't think I can do that yet.
Accio.
Nope. Okay.
Was a long time ago.
Revelio.
Do all that happened that day I would.
Yay, chest. No. Inventory. 5. Okay, we'll go by what looks better. That's not it. We'll go with that. That's still horrible. I mean, you can technically change the way these things look, but to be honest, this low level, there's really no point. Just because you're gonna switch out so much.
Revelio.
Okay, there's ominous.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And, to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Yay.
We'll make you regret signing up.
You're a jerk.
Confringo.
Levioso. Accio.
Act like a winner.
Protego.
Sendo.
Levioso. Come on.
Confringo.
Stupefy. Lumos.
Expulso.
Levioso.
You're better than that!
Levioso. Confringo.
Don't shy away now.
Levioso.
Divindo.
Some big hits that round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Yay.
Revelio.
Yay. No, of course it's locked. Alright, so where to go next? Quest. Alright. Do.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
As you should.
Revelio.
Oh, my dear, you look simply glorious. Let me guess. Villa blood.
And the thing about this, I mean, I'm kind of like blowing through, but at the same time, I don't want to miss
Revelio.
stuff because nothing like having missed, you know, looking at your book and seeing that you missed, like a couple of random, field guides, and come to find out it's someplace you've already been. That just kind of pisses you off when you go to do it. Okay.
Revelio.
Final pet the cat. Yes, petting the cat, petting the cat.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Just
Ah,
disappears.
there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
They did.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Alright.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Absolutely.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice.
Okay,
Miss
cute,
Onai
I
is one
guess,
of our
for
most talented students.
Pixels?
And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
You know, one thing, I don't know if they ever actually, like...
Revelio.
Determined, is butterbeer alcoholic or not? I wonder.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Of course I will.
Accio! Got it.
Oh, yeah, no. Collect the flying pages. Okay.
A flying page must be around here. Brilliant.
Yay. Is that it?
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
What, honey?
I said we have happy children.
Why?
One has pizza rolls, one has cereal.
Thought you didn't get her cereal.
They always ask if you need anything else. And I'm like, can you get this? I literally pulled up the picture and sent it. Like, I need this bag.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go
Sometimes
with
they
that
don't-
broken
they-
statue
like, when
in
you
the
ask them,
alcove by the
they
water.
don't get
It
Like
allegedly
that.
symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and
Revelio.
lashed out.
Time it worked.
Here we go. Okay. Do we have any other quests? Quests. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Alright, let's go do this.
Accio. Revelio.
Got another page.
Accio.
That's another thing.
Revelio.
Like at the very beginning of this, you're gonna find that at the very beginning there's just stuff everywhere for you to do.
I never know what to say when I write.
Even just a random, hey, here's a secret door. Snowy owl scarf. And the only reason why I care, okay, so much about the gear is there is a place coming up here. Wait, what? Okay, there's a quest up here. If you look at the lower left-hand corner of the map, you can see right there. Okay.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
We're trying to do all the
hello.
side quests.
Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day.
That's fair.
But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
That's fair.
If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
That is fair.
I'm going to have to use Akib. Got it. Only 4 more to
Really?
go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Accio! Revelio. Accio.
I just got 4, but I think like 1 or 2 of them was a field guide, so that's the reason why it didn't count.
Revelio.
Let's see.
Accio. Revelio.
Yeah.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Use Lumos to get the moth. And then take the moth back to the painting. Get the field guide. Got a little bit of hitching there.
Revelio.
But it looks like
Accio.
Stream's still good.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio.
Well, I have it up in my portable places, so.
Let's get the flame. And what you're going to find with a lot of these places is you're going to have to come back to them continuously. So for instance, if you look, you can see there's a room on the other side. And the only way to get into that room is by using the freezing charm.
Revelio.
That you don't get until like the very end of the game. Actually, I think the freezing charm is like the last one you get. So, yeah. Can't get back there until like halfway through the game. Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a way to keep it interesting.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you go.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness.
I finally, like, they admit these spells are just Latin. I kind of think J.K. Rowling, like, took Latin for some reason and decided she was finally going to get a use out of it.
Revelio.
Sometimes you can find some quite
Hello, looking for me?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
She'd fallen over in Piccadilly Circus visiting a relative.
Revelio.
I don't understand. The thing that I don't understand,
Quite the aroma.
like, with J.K. Rowling and other people, you know, being a world famous author is a great thing. You know, it gives you, oh, that does me no good. People are more likely to hear your opinions, blah 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 blah.
Revelio.
The problem is when you give out such horrible statements like she did. I don't
I need to stop by the owl. Far too long since I've sent a letter home. My little brother friend.
understand why you would use a platform to spread political statements, and it doesn't make sense to me. Yay, level up. Okay.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. and to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
This is very long.
I was glad Professor
Revelio.
Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after
There's
being
the
cooped
Quidditch
up in
pitch.
ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Well,
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the
No,
cold
they
so
may not
much,
have done Quidditch
but
in
it
this
has
one,
taken some getting
because
used
there
to.
was an entire
I did
game
not grow up around
dedicated
snow.
to Quidditch.
was it really?
In the GameCube, I believe, because I played
Revelio.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, over here.
horrendously. But I had it, and I did
I
play
often
it when I
spot
had my
lacewing
GameCube.
flies in this area.
That was pre-fire.
Oh? What's so
Okay.
special about them?
They are
So
interesting to
that
look
was
at,
an older game.
But if you stew them,
Oh, yeah.
you can also use them in potion making.
Okay. Well, that might explain it.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs.
Yep.
I wonder if something
See?
startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Hippogriffs.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
A little bit of
That's
hitching.
the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
It could also be
The professors claim it is too dangerous.
The hitching? I don't think so. I
think
mean,
that
the game
calling it
itself is
forbidden
hitching.
only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
I know my internet's bouncing.
We're having troubles connecting. Part of it could be the internet.
I would spend
To
all
your
of my
streaming
time
software,
exploring
but it's
if I
still
could.
running, right?
I confess, I was
Okay.
surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? Hmm. She knows more about me than I had thought.
Revelio.
I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Explore everything.
Revelio.
Like I was saying before, the main reason why I'm actually concerned about concerned about the gear is because here in the town you have a fight. It's not excruciatingly hard, but to be honest, the more armor you have, the better.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange.
Revelio.
Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demi-guise.
Revelio.
I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like.
Revelio.
Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Alright, yep. Hogsmeade. Finally friend here.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose
Revelio.
a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
Alright.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Yada yada yada. Map. First place I want to do is Salamanders.
Revelio.
It's a good thing we have auras.
Oh.
Okay.
Accio. Revelio.
Not to mention. That's kind of ugly. It's not too bad. What? Oh, it's gonna be like that. Okay.
What, puppy? What?
It's like I had my nap.
Revelio.
Blue flame.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I was gonna say, what happened?
Revelio.
Can't get that. Don't have the spell to get it yet. But there's that.
Accio.
There's a chest over here I don't think I can get yet. Yep. Nope, not yet.
Revelio.
And there are some of these places that are just closed because you're not high enough level. Like, for instance, the...
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
The beast store, where you can like buy stuff for beasts and stuff like that, is not open yet. Can you make me one, please?
Accio.
Thank you.
Revelio.
What do you mean like that?
Accio.
And like I said, when you first start out, there's gonna be a lot. What are you getting into? What are you... He's got opinions.
Revelio.
I'm just trying to...
Just take a real quick trot around. Collect what I can
Revelio.
collect. And I don't have that spell yet.
Accio. Revelio.
Is it over here? It can't be in there. When you hear that ding, that means you're
Accio.
close to a field guide.
Revelio.
And generally that ding will tell you, if you've got headphones or something like that, thank you, will tell you what direction
Accio.
the field guide is in.
Revelio.
I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on that right now, but yeah. Okay, so let's go to Ollivander's. Okay. Open that. And see, gear slot is full. Alright.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure.
I love that. He uses his wand just to lift up
Truly.
that little counter
Now,
area.
come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry.
At least it didn't blow anything up.
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is
Love how
proving
he talks
to
to
be
them like
trickier
they're
than I
children.
had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Okay. So, color do I want?
How intriguing.
You can. So when you're picking your wand, you can go through. You can pick like the wood and.
Curious indeed.
All the other fun stuff. Little.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
I don't actually know what any of this makes a difference. Fine, unyielding. Alright, so... known for producing consistent magic, known for...
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful.
Powerful
and
magic.
Learns quickly.
Range. We'll go with range. I actually think the consistent part is just like halfway in between the two. But there's no like meter, you know, to tell you what does what. We'll go with...
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Oh, can I talk to you? No. Shit. I'll just leave it in there. Alright, we gotta go get rid of gear. We'll go there.
I don't see why everyone has...
And it's... Okay, we'll go to the... There. This is one of the places I pick up stuff anyway. So, spellcrafts.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Oh, I need to talk to him and sell stuff before I go.
Pardon me,
pick
sir.
up more
I'm
stuff.
here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Yes, we will purchase that for free and purchase that for free.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Let's get rid of this stuff. Unfortunately, you can only hold so many pieces of gear, so you have to routinely sell. Especially since, at the very beginning, there's a lot of stuff in this game that's expensive.
Revelio.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Let's just sell stuff, shall we? 200. Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to buy anything from here. Simply because the stuff that you get from here isn't really useful until way later in the game, when the Room of Requirements opens up. Now, if you saw...
Revelio.
Alright. Go back around and you can get that. However, that you can't get until you get the vanishing spell, which will be really nice because each one of those holds 500, I think, gold or whatever it is.
Revelio.
As you can see, lots and lots and lots of locks. Everywhere is a lock.
Reparo.
Stop it.
Accio.
Thank you.
Revelio.
Can't do that. However, we can
Lumos.
do this. I think that's by the dock.
Revelio.
Yes.
Lumos.
Come on. Is the game screwing up on me here? There we go. Okay. Visit Pippin's Potions and the Magic Neep. Alright. Pippin's Potions is there.
Revelio.
There it is. There you are.
Revelio.
Alright, so... over here.
Revelio. Revelio.
There we go. You hear it. There it is.
Revelio.
There's still another one around here somewhere. But that's okay. A lot of them from... See, now... I don't see any... Oh well.
Revelio.
There we go.
Accio. Revelio.
That's another reason, you know, to go through and do this is because you actually gain levels relatively quickly. Doing this. Oh, let's get the flu. Alright, we already got it.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
You done for the night? Okay.
I have gotten everything done. Everything is set. I'm going to bed.
Okay. Love you.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang.
Love
Not that she
you.
deigns to come here.
Love
Though,
you.
I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Insufficient funds. Nope. Oh, no. Okay. I grabbed those because sometimes you'll find quests where someone will be asking for a specific type of potion. Not worried about that stuff right now.
Revelio.
What can I do for you today?
Not to mention, they're not horrible for battle either. Okay, all done with that. And the last thing is I'm pretty sure it's this place, right? Yes. Couple of houses that are kind of off to the side.
Well,
Revelio.
hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Okay, let's do that.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Okay.
Revelio. Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Accio. Revelio.
Oh, I don't think you can get up there. Not yet. Let's go do this. And then we'll go deal with Natty, and I think we'll kind of call it a day after we deal with that. I can't. Nope, can't get that one. A hat.
Revelio.
See, I knew poking around the cemetery would do some good. Alright, but to be honest, we don't really have many of the spells that we need to do anything in the cemetery. So we'll go this way. What's up here? Is this the house? This is the house.
Accio. Revelio.
Okay.
Lumos.
Then gotta go out here. It's off over here.
Revelio.
Here somewhere. Alright guys, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Okay. What? Alright, we're back. It's a problem with, drinking all that water. Alright.
Lumos.
I'll be honest, the vast majority of the stuff that you get for doing the field guide is primarily
Revelio.
cosmetic. Doesn't really do you a whole lot of good. I mean, there are a few things that give you spells or attachments onto your clothes. But I mean, the vast majority of it's just decorative.
Lumos.
Which, I mean, that can be fun too.
Revelio.
You don't have to be a purist about things. Huh. There it is.
Lumos.
Oh, damn it.
Accio.
There we go. And see, there's another one of those that you can't get until you get the spell to disappear.
Lumos.
Talk to her real quick.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Seeds, fertilizer, and stuff. But we don't need any of this right now.
Revelio.
Lots of locks. Everywhere locks. Can't get that yet. Okay, we will go talk to Nat. Yeah, see, this is saying it's... Well, we can go into Honeydukes. Yes.
Revelio.
It's actually saying it's outside. And it is. Alright, and another level, which means I do believe there is a robe that I can put on.
Revelio.
Can't go in there, can't go in there.
Revelio.
I hear it, but I don't see it. There we go. Alright. This place has been cleared out of these. I can't get any more until I can unlock doors.
Revelio.
I simply pretended that someone would use it. But really,
I heard something. Oh, there it is.
I don't mind the odd one without magic.
I should imagine you can't go wrong with some fizzing whizbees.
Oh no.
It's back here.
Revelio.
Yep, right there. Look at that. Gladstone mannequin. I don't remember having that. Oh, there's that. Demiguise. Those become important later. That's how you gain the different levels of the spell to unlock the doors.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
A little bit of hitching. Surprise me. No way!
Bombarda! Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! Descending! Expelliarmus! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way! Yes!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Accio.
No.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. There. Good as new. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Reparo.
Gotta go through and repair all the things that the big ugly guy did.
Revelio.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Why, thank you so much.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
More cinematics.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... Oh, timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
That's fair.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.